for your patience. Sorry for the slight delay. Incredible turnout here in Birmingham. It's been a long time since we've been in the second city. We've had some great shows here before. It's a real fight city, and we're delighted to bring Amir Khan here. His second fight with us, second fight back on Sky Sports after a scintillating performance against Phil Lo Greco in April in Liverpool. And we think we've found the right guy. WBA number 10, Samuel Vargas. He's been calling out for this fight. We know he's a serious guy. We know this fight means an awful lot to him. And a stacked card as well on September the 8th. Some of those here today, more announcements coming later this week. Sam Eggington is going to be on the card. One time talked about a potential opponent for Amir Khan, now up at 154 pounds. Got a big fight himself on Saturday as well. He's going to be in a major championship fight on September the 8th. Gamal Yafai as well, back in action. Ryan Kelly in an area title fight. And Jason Wellborn, who I think is one of the great success stories of British boxing over the last few years, has just carved himself into a position as British middleweight champion. He's in the local derby rematch against Tommy Langford for that British middleweight title. Before we start with the fighters, I'm going to talk to two gentlemen from both sides, and first of all I'm delighted to welcome over, representing Samuel Vargas, Lee Baxter.
Thank you, Eddie. I'll keep this pretty short. I think Amir and I go back a few years in Toronto when I said eventually this fight will happen. It fruitated, I think, at the right time. The city's beautiful, and we're glad to bring it here. The only thing that I can say is I guarantee that my fighter will not be another Phil Lo Greco. We got a reputation to uphold in Toronto. I'll pass it back to Eddie, and then he can pass it to Sam.
Thank you, Lee. Shah, last time was great. Liverpool was electric. Amir was supposed to wait for a couple of songs on his ring walk. He just bowled straight through with all the atmosphere and the intensity. And that was probably one of the most exciting 30-odd seconds I've ever seen in a British ring. And now the step up continues. It gets a little bit more serious now before the hope of those major fights in December.
Absolutely, Eddie. You know, it was a great performance by Amir, and he had to put a statement out there when he came out that night, and he did, you know. And it just goes to show that there was no ring rust there. You know, it was unfortunately only lasted 40 seconds or so, but, you know, we hope he's going to get a few more rounds this time. But he's really looking forward to please all the Birmingham fans here. And, you know, he's boxed here in same arena previously, and he had a great response, and I'm sure it's going to be a great night again on Sky Sport.
Thanks, Shah. Picking up with the undercard, Ryan. Last time you were here didn't quite work out with you. Adam Harper, I remember you two on this very stage going at it, but another big fight for you on the card, and obviously a huge ticket seller in the area. Going to be a massive crowd on the night. Yeah,
I'm really looking forward to it this time. As you said, last time out didn't go my way, but it was also, that wasn't me in the ring that day. You know, we all make mistakes, but this time I'm really looking forward to it. You know, pleasure to be on Matchroom card again, on the undercard of Amir Khan. And yeah, I know Kelsey Ball's gonna, you know, he's gonna bring the fight, but I'm looking forward to putting on a good show.
Look forward to your scrap last time with Harper was fight of the night. Gamal, obviously the disappointment of the Gavin McDonnell loss recently. You're out in August the 4th in Cardiff as well before a big championship fight here as well. You've seen your brother defend that world title out in America and must be hungry to return.
Yeah, can't wait. Disappointment last time out, but I don't think I boxed to my potential, and I'm looking forward to coming back here to Birmingham and putting on a good show.
Obviously, this stage in your career now, the big win on September the 8th is integral to your development. Obviously, you've had that loss now, so that's gone. Yeah. How hungry has that made you as a fighter?
Oh, very hungry. A few things went wrong, but I'm going to put it right on September the 8th.
Jason, I haven't had the chance to congratulate you, mate, after your big win against Tommy Langford. Tommy's booked a holiday, a long-term holiday. He went this morning, so he can't be here. Yeah. You two had an incredible fight last time out for the British title, and you've had a great run. You had a great fight with Matthew Macklin that could have gone either way. You beat Marcus Morrison, and now you're British middleweight champion. Quite incredible, and now you're defending it at the Birmingham Arena on the Amir Khan show.
Yeah, I just want to thank for putting the rematch on the show, and obviously I'm looking forward for the rematch with Tommy Langford. BCB, we got the show, small hall show in Warsaw. We took the British off Tommy Langford, and obviously he was contracted for the rematch, so just looking to put another good performance on and see what else. I'm on a roll now. I'm full-time pro, so I'm training hard, and this is what I'm seeing after the Marcus Morrison. I've been full-time, so I'm ready for anyone at middleweight now.
Is that the difference? Obviously, a few losses early on in your career to Frankie and Liam, and now, you know, looking so much stronger in those fights with Macklin and Langford as well.
I think it took a lot. Obviously, when I'm working, I'm doing my boxing on the side and short notice fights. That's it. But since I've been winning, since I've been having these camps, so I ain't got to change nothing now. Just keep focus. Obviously, I ain't looking past Tommy Langford. He's got to bring a better Tommy Langford to beat me. So the ball's in my court now. As long as I'm training hard and living it, that's it.
Sam, you're fighting on Saturday, so thanks for coming to the press conference today. 154 must be a lot easier than 147, so that's probably why you're here today.
Yeah, no.
But firstly, you've got to take care of business on Saturday night, but basically ready for anyone in the 154-pound division once you get the job done on Saturday.
Yeah, 100%. I'm not going to look past Saturday night, but you know, after Saturday, I do want, you know, I want to push on, you know, quite quickly. I think, you know, the domestic thing I've done, you know, as a welter, I won the European and so on, but you know, I want to push on after this one and, you know, and pick up some big titles and, you know, try and build my international ranking as high as I can. You
boxed here many times, great win against Frankie Gavin. You won a European title in Birmingham as well. We've had some big nights, 5,000 to 6,000. I think we're going to see considerably more numbers this time around as well. It's going to be a fantastic atmosphere. Yeah,
I think it's a given that, you know, whatever the tickets have sold before, you know, a good few more is going to go this time round. So yeah, the atmosphere will be, you know, double time compared to what it has been. So, you know, I'm looking forward to it. But like I say, get Saturday night out of the way, and then I can start really looking forward to September the 8th.
Look forward to seeing you again, Sam. I think pound for pound, probably one of the most exciting fighters in British boxing. Mr. Vargas, welcome. You slid into my DMs on social media, and you called for the fight.
Yes, sir.
I watched you. I like you, and I spoke to Lee, and we got it done. And you know, we see the couple of blemishes in your record against Errol Spence and Danny Garcia. This time around, a very, very long camp, and the fight of your career so far.
Well, you know, I wanna, you know, first of all, thank you for making the fight happen so quick and so fast. Really, it's just a matter of messages, and I was on a plane, and here I am. You know, this is my time. Really, I've been up here before. I've been counted out before against Spence, against Danny. I have the experience now. I have the time. I never had the proper time for a training camp. I feel ready, and you know, I'm gonna pull off an upset. That's what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna do what Brady Prescott did last time he came up here. That's my job.
Obviously, you know, your quote in the press release was that you're not you're not a Phil Lo Greco. What do you see in your artillery to beat Amir Khan on September the 8th?
Well, definitely be smart. You know, we know he's fast. We know he's really fast. So, you know, we just gotta get on his face and put on the hard shots. Let him know I'm the boss. Let him know I'm the boss in there, and let him know I have power. As for his last fight, I mean, like, I don't even call that a fight, really. It's just, you know, Phil Lo Greco is just, it is what it is. It's a 42nd man show.
Obviously, the division at the moment is just bustling. Obviously, Terence Crawford, Errol Spence, Danny Garcia. Do you see this as your opportunity to gate crash the fights with those kind of guys?
Yeah, I feel like, you know, there are a lot of things are happening right now at the same time with me in my life. Like I've just got my Canadian passport. I can travel. This is the first fight I have here in England. Everything is falling into places right now in my life. So yeah, most definitely after this fight, you know, is gonna be my biggest break in my career, because I'm always on the. I know what it is to be on the B side of boxing. You know, you're always. It's shitty, man. It's shitty. And this time I feel like, you know, you're treating us well here. I have plenty of time. And I'm excited for this fight. I'm very excited.
Amir, as I said last time in Liverpool, was mad, really. You were supposed to wait as you come into the arena. You just, the whole energy of the team and Goosen as well with his pre-fight stuff. Looking forward to a much sterner test this time, and looking forward to boxing in Birmingham again.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to be back in Birmingham. It's been a few years since I last fought here. I'm really looking forward to, you know, putting a great performance on. You know, no fight's easy. Every fight's difficult. It's just me going back to training camp, working hard, and staying focused. You know, because I'm looking at the bigger picture. At the end of the road, there's some big fights out there for me, and at the moment, you know, I've got Vargas in front of me, so I have to not only win, but like win in good style. Yeah, you know, Vargas might be right there in the fight against Lo Greco. I finished so quick that I didn't probably get the chance to get that ring rust out, you know, off. So, you know, I'm going to be training hard. I always train like a challenger. That's one thing about me. I always work hard. I give it 100%. I never cheat myself in training camp, and I'm going to go out there and give it all. This fight for me will lead me on to bigger fights and bigger names, and that's where I want to be. I want to be back at world title level, and you know, at the moment Vargas stands right in front of me, so I'm going to go in there and I'm going to give Birmingham a great night. You know, I come to Birmingham a lot. It's like second home to me. I've got a lot of friends over here, and to have a fight in Birmingham is going to be amazing. So just want to thank all the Birmingham fans for being very supportive, and you know, we are going to come 8th September. I'm going to come with a big bang, and I'm going to light up Birmingham, guys. Thank you.
I know you don't take too much notice of who you fight, and that's sent through to your training team and Shah, but expecting a much sterner test this time around from Sammy Vargas. We know that Phil Lo Greco talked a great game,
yeah,
but a different animal really in Vargas.
I mean, you know, no disrespect to Phil Lo Greco, I just caught him with a good shot early. I mean, that could happen to any of us. You know, it's happened to me when I fought against Prescott. It can happen to anyone. I caught him so good early in the fight that he just couldn't recover from it, and I just finished him off. But I mean, Vargas is going to come to fight. You know, he knows I'm a fast starter. He knows I'm a guy who just likes to fight, and obviously with the hand now that's been mended, you know, it's been fixed. I've always had a hand problem. I've come back stronger now from that. And you know, Vargas is, you can say, he's a level above. Definitely is a level above, and that's the way we want to go. You know, we want to fight better oppositions, and we want to one day reach that world title level again.
And finally, it was a packed house in Liverpool back in April, expecting another one here. How much are you loving fighting in front of the British fans again? I remember going back to the change room, you were just buzzing after Liverpool, and looking forward to that buzz once again here in Birmingham.
That's right. Liverpool was amazing. The crowd came out, and it must have been, I mean, percentage-wise, it's been 99% must have been there for me, and it was just awesome to see that. And after so long as well, last couple of fights have been in America, all the big fights have been in America. It's good to come home now and fight in front of my home crowd. Birmingham, I honestly believe, Eddie, that it'll be bigger than Liverpool for some reason. I've had a lot of messages for years and years saying that why don't you fight in Birmingham, and this is the time now for them to turn up. So Birmingham, are you guys going to turn up? Obviously, yeah. A bit quiet. But come fight night, I 100% believe that Birmingham will turn up, and it's going to be another great event. And, you know, I always train for a 12-round fight, Eddie. I never go in there thinking I'm going to knock the guy out. I never went in there thinking I'm going to knock Lo Greco out. It just happened to be, you know, I caught him with a good shot. I'll always work hard and train for that full 12-round distance. If it goes to 12 rounds, I'm going to be ready for it. If it doesn't, then, you know, so be it. But no matter what, come September 8th, guys, I'm going to be more than ready. I can't afford to make any more mistakes now. It's all just going up, the way up now.
Thanks, Emma. We look forward to that. Khan against Vargas. One note as well, speaking to the WBA about making this a final eliminator, hopefully for the winner of Matisse against Pacquiao coming out. Sammy Vargas, number 10 with a WBA, and Amir Khan, ranked, I believe, 7 now with a WBA. So big fights ahead for the victor in this one. We expect a red-hot night, September the 8th, here at the Arena Birmingham. It's going to be a great night live on Sky Sports, and thank you for your support. We're going to have a head-to-head up here now with Amir and Sammy Vargas, and then both guys and the table here available for one-on-ones. Thanks for turning up today. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.